Welcome to another episode of Spilling the Veal. We got your host, Terrence Jennings, and our co-host slash producer, Big Blake McCauley, in the building. What's going on, Blake?
Nothing much. Put that beat down to Notre Dame, just like those old days. Just like those old days. Love to see it.
Yeah, man, it was a wonderful game for us, man. We won the physicality battle in the paint, held it down. Big Sunny out there, man. Shout out at Kasean Pryor. I see you, big fella, man.
Back.
That was a wonderful game. I feel like your energy and your just your presence out there and your activity really changed the pace of the game. Everybody, Khani, I like that 1-2 punch him, Khani out there. We looked real athletic. Like I said before, we need to get some athleticism down there. So, hey, we came out ready, man. It was a good look for us, man. I love it.
Yeah, we'll be bringing on Reyne Smith again here in a little bit. We'll grab his thoughts on this game, and we'll have to grab some of his thoughts just on some of his teammates last year, of guys like Javon and Kasean and Khani. Just kind of get his thoughts and think about what his thoughts are on their leadership and what they bring to the team. But Khani, I think he had 10 rebounds in the first half. He ended up with 12 points, 12 rebounds, screaming all over the place, and Kasean coming, and it looked like he was doing a carbon copy. Like the energy that guy brought to not only the floor and his teammates, but that place was going
Yeah.
insane. He dove for that ball on the out of bounds, and he gets up clapping, screaming, and
Uh-huh.
everybody, like, that started a whole standing ovation for him. So I love to see him get this confidence back. And
Mhm.
Coach Kelsey said he looks a little bit different in practice the past couple of weeks, and he came out there ready to rip some people's heads off. So I can't wait to see if he comes out against this Wake game and keeps those minutes up.
Yeah, he made some good moves down there in the post. Great turnaround shot. He knocked down right there in the post. He did some really great things. He was hustling, rebounding, putting a body on guys, running the floor. So man, shout out Case. It's great to see him getting back in the rotation, getting back to himself because he was such an important piece for us before he took that injury. So it's good to see him back out there and doing what he's supposed to do and helping us get to the dub.
That was his most amount of minutes played since November 28th of 2024. He ended up tearing his ACL the day after that on the 29th, but like he's getting that running back. And Kelsey admitted in the press conference after the game that he dealt with a couple setbacks. The game he missed earlier this year, he had a little bit of swelling in his knee, and he might have just came back a little too quick. But like I said, Kelsey said he looks different in practice these past couple weeks. So hopefully he's hitting that. I mean, November of 2024, he's not, I wouldn't say 100% completely. I'd say that comes kind of more around that 2-year mark,
Yeah.
but it seems like he's definitely getting there.
Yeah, you just keep on working, doing your physical therapy, anything, just getting with your trainers, icing, cold tub, putting ice on it, hot tub, all that stuff. Just make sure you're taking care of your body as best as possible. Getting the reps in, practicing is definitely a key, building that confidence and just kind of because sometimes when you take an injury, you kind of overthink things. You don't want to get injured again. So you're maybe not doing the same movement that your body naturally wants to do. So you're just like, man, but now he's kind of releasing those releasing those chains a little bit, those shackles, man, to be like, all right, I'm feeling comfortable with my body, without what I've been doing with it. So shout out to him. He looks really comfortable. And I can't wait to see, what happens moving forward. But great game for the young man for sure.
Last year, he was playing kind of out of position at the five. Like him and Noah Waterman were the starting 4 and 5 at when he was playing. James Scott was still coming off the bench, and he kind of got off to. He's not really a five, and he was kind of playing out of position. He was taking a lot of jump shots, but last night, like when he was catching around that 3 point line, he was already going and looking for a dribble handoff. He wasn't looking at the three. He had 1 3 attempt, and he was wide open, but the other ones, it's like he wasn't putting himself in a position to get yanked. He was hustling all over the place. He was taking smart shots, setting hard screens, fighting through everything. So it's like the more he's doing that, you've got to keep him out there.
Man, for sure, man. You want to get somebody out there that's active and actually really engaged into the game, and you have everybody moving in unison, setting those hard screens, rolling hard to the basket, attacking the offensive glass, really just doing the little things out there and just those little intangibles that help the team succeed. So, man, shout out him, shout out all the guys out there. They had a really great game. I mean, the scoring was pretty much spread around, but everybody kind of did their part. Isaac came out there, hit him in the head for 13 points. He shot for, 3 for 8. I'm sorry, 4 for 8 from 3 point. Big Khani, 12 and 12. Huge, huge game for him. I mean, that's what we need. Sonny out there too, 12 and 5. Great game for him. 3 blocks. That's what we want to see. Great rim protection. Ryan Conwell, everybody did their part. Mike Hill, he came out there. He still had 6 assists, though, 6 points, 4 rebounds, but didn't shoot it as well. But he still has 6 assists. That's really good. I don't all the other stuff doesn't matter. He was out there getting those guys involved. So yeah, man, shout out all those guys, Kobe, Big Zoob, Ali, everybody did what they're supposed to do. I see Javon, he left the game early with a back injury. Hopefully he gets that handled. We get him back soon because we definitely gonna need him. But yeah, it was a great game all the way around.
17 minutes into that game, we played 11 people. 17 minutes into that game. So it seems like we were rotating. I don't know if we're dealing with more injuries that's not really out there. We're kind of keep people fresh for this Wake and the NC State game coming up on Monday, because those are two pretty big games. But like it seemed like every dead ball we were getting a fresh body in and out, and I don't know if that kind of led to another slow start. Kelsey said I could change the lineup. Good suggestion when he was asked in the post game press conference. He goes, "I'm probably not going to though, but a good suggestion." So it seems like he's going to keep rolling with this lineup.
Man,
But hopefully we can get past those slow starts.
man, I have full trust in Coach PK that he has the lineups together. We don't need to tell him how to, how the fans are. You know how everybody is. Play this guy, and he knows what he knows exactly what he's doing because he's able to see these guys practice every day and see how they play together and what's what. They're keeping. I'm pretty sure they're keeping stats and tracking of everything that's going on. So they know who plays well in what situation and what's going on. So PK's got the rotations handled fine, but a lot of people just want to see their favorites. Oh, we'll do better if this guy's out there. This guy, man, hey, it'll when the moment calls for them, they will be out there and they won't disappoint. But shout out PK, man. I know he's handling a lot of a lot of pressure coming from everywhere, man. But just stay locked in and keep doing what you're doing, man.
And Adrian Woolley too. He had 6 rebounds, 4 offensive. That guy
Mhm.
was battling through everything. His shot wasn't falling, but he was everywhere you needed him to be.
Yeah, that's what happened. There'll be games when your shot isn't falling, but can you impact the game in other areas? Can you go get us some rebounds? Can you get us some layups at the basket, some free throws, some steals, some deflections? There are other parts of the game that you can impact besides just shooting threes and scoring. So shout out him. He impacted the game in other areas. 6 rebounds is huge, and yeah, shout out Willie. That shot will start falling. He's a good shooter. He just has to keep getting those reps up. He'll be fine for sure.
And the game, it was close score wise. It seemed the entire game, but I don't know if it felt the way on TV. But like in the building, the game never really felt close. Like it felt like the entire time we were subbing in and out, and I don't know if that made it feel like we were up by like 25 or not. But it's like it seemed like we were kind of handling that game. And you look up, it's like we're only up by 5 right now. So I don't know.
Yeah, it was one of those games, fairly, um, I would say, would you say a low scoring game because compared to all of our other
76,
ones?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so I mean, w- sometimes shots don't always falls, but you have to make adjustment during the course of the game. So we're feeding off the energy of the crowd. But I mean, the way we were playing, you would have thought we would have been up a lot more. But Notre Dame, shout out Notre Dame, they're well coached. They don't have all of them. They just always been like that. They just play as a team ball. They're just a great team. So Fortunately, I think we were more athletic than them. We were more fluid than them out there, and it was par for the course for us to take this victory. So shout out those guys.
Yeah, I mean, for a team, they're dealing with a bunch of injuries right now. So they could have easily, with their record and where they are in the standings, they could have easily given up already. But you could tell that team had a lot of fight in them.
Mm.
And, it's hopefully I'd like to kind of see Notre Dame for the ACC as a whole, kind of see Notre Dame somehow get back to where they were at one time. Shrewsbury, I know he's had a couple crazy press conference rants about it. I mean, the dude chased a referee off the court earlier this year trying to strangle the guy. So that guy wants to win really bad.
Man, hey, I'm telling you, the coach has to care. The coach. Hey, that's who you're looking to. That's your strategist. That's who you're going to war for. You're going to war for yourself, but you're going out there. That's basically your general. So you got to go out there, and he's putting you in position to be successful. And these guys, coaches, assistant coaches, all the other guys that are behind the scenes, they put so many hours in a film study and scouting and all these other things to prepare you to put you in the right position. So you got to go out there and make sure you're taking heed to what they're saying and giving it your all for sure.
All right, we'll go ahead and dive into that conversation with Reyne now. On the other side of that, you can catch the good, bad, and ugly from the Notre Dame game. And you can also catch TJ's Three Keys presented by Wing Station for Saturday's noon game at Wake Forest. So we'll see
Yes,
you on the
sir.
other side of this. All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. The man, Reyne Smith. Reyne, how's it going?
Good, good. Just got done working out, so yeah, going well.
Nice. Almost got that return back to the court. How we feeling out there?
Feeling good, just itching to get back playing again. So yeah, coming up pretty soon, I'll be back on court.
Yeah, going into your shooting academy, what are some of your workouts been looking like throughout this week, and what all you been doing on that end?
Well, for me, it's definitely like ramping up the pace. So jumping in team practices and kind of on my own time, trying to get more one on one and live stuff more so than just like light spot shooting. I'll kind of do that on off days, but a lot of my focus now is just trying to get my workouts as intense as possible, doing some full court, just transition, conditioning, shooting drills, different things like that. So it's been pretty grueling to get back into game shape, but yeah, been good though.
Yeah, for sure. Hey Ray, so we're coming off that win against Notre Dame. If you were able to,
Mhm.
kind of catch the game, kind of
Yeah,
give us your thoughts on what you kind of seen from the guys out there.
yeah. I mean, I think it was said a lot has been the starting for the games, so I think just finding ways to come out ready to go, and it seems like it takes just a little bit, but I think what PK teams do really well is they just stay in it and don't. And I think that was good to see them, where it was a little ugly at first, close, and
Yeah.
in history, the second halves haven't been great. In the last few games, the second halves have been a lot better. So now it's just figuring out how to piece full 40 minutes together. And I think they're on the right track of they used to start off really good and then had not as good second half, and now it's kind of flipped. So just finding ways of how to approach the full 40 minutes as a team of when there's like highs and lows throughout games. So it's promising to see they're finishing off a lot better. But yeah, gotta play for the full 40 minutes to keep advancing.
Two people I really want to ask you in specific. We'll obviously ask you more as we talk about some of your other teammates that you played with last year. But
Mhm.
Khani came out, had 12 points, 12 rebounds, all over the place, and you saw Kasean come in too. Most minutes
Mhm.
he's played since he was at the Bahamas in 2024, and he was able to play 16 minutes, and he kind of looked a little like the normal Kasean Pryor, all over the place. A guy you love to have on your team and hate to play against, like those two guys in specific, just what do they bring to a team and a locker room in specifics?
Yeah, I think first thing is energy. Like Kanai's going to play hard all the time. Like even last year when he wasn't even playing as much, it's in practices he's getting after it. And just gives a different look athletically and then Kasean, he's, as I said, all over the place. And I think fans forget how difficult it is to come off an ACL injury and be ready to go and play for a top 25 team straight after. And it obviously takes a little bit of time to get up to speed with everything and all that and getting your confidence back. And as PK said in the post-game presser, it's just like stacking good days like over and over again. I think that's the big challenge. And from what I've been hearing, he's been doing that. So, which is great to see because I think we really need them to be really good for us to be good.
I want to ask you a question. Just what is PK's emphasis just on screens and setting the hard screen? What about you? Just coming from a shooter's perspective, how important is it for you, and how easier does it make your job when you have a big guy that can really set some hard screens and clear that space and get you open? Is that something that you may conversate with your big man on and just pull him to the side like, hey man, set it at this angle because you're a great shooter. We know that you can get your shot off at any time you want to with just a little bit of space, but it does make your job easier when you got a big guy that can set a good screen for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And PK's approach is like it's so detailed of when you're doing 5-on-0 stuff. Like, so we do like 20 minutes of 5-on-0 before practice, like really gets going, and it's you're not going through the motions of it. It's like I'm like telling the bigs, I need you to screen right here, not out over here, but it's like right on this spot.
Right.
So it gets emphasized all the time, and even for myself and like guards becoming screeners. Like when I first got to college, I was never set a screen in my life, pretty much. And then PK was big on me setting screens, and I was as I like kind of saw, like especially as a shooter of like for myself, what screens can do and how one it frees up my teammates, but it also frees myself up and makes decisions. So yeah, I think the ability to set screens, especially in 5-on-0, is like if you're in the wrong spot, you get called out straight away. Like it
Right.
doesn't like it. You're not allowed to miss the spot, and I think that will translate over to games and find better looks for guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, one thing that I wanted to just touch on in specific, like you were here 1 year, and I found this quote that you had. Let's see, I can't remember. It was with Clutch Points exclusive,
Mhm.
and you said that I had Louisville fans liking, commenting, and engaging with my social stuff as I were already a part of their family. To me, I thought I was just going to a place to play basketball, and now I realize how much of an impact we made on these people's lives in the span over the last year. And like
Mhm.
when Chucky kissed that Cardinal bird, for example, I know that was a relief of like Cardinal fans, like, this is Louisville basketball right here.
Mhm.
Looking at it now, a year almost in advance, just how much did that really mean to you?
Yeah, I mean it's unbelievable, and as I said, like coming from a small town in Tasmania of about, I think there's like 12,000 people, and not really knowing, like, being able to watch college games on ESPN over here, but not knowing what it's really like, and going to a mid major like Charleston, where it like was a pretty big deal as far as mid majors go and things like that. But then yeah, as soon as like PK got the job at Louisville and I entered the portal and everything, like my DMs, comments, followers, just like everything just flooded, and I was like, oh my god, like what what is going on? And then yeah, for me it was like I just never thought for myself that was going to be a possibility, and which has been crazy. And for me to be able to like bring my family over and they got to experience it, and the amount of love the fan base showed my family was so cool. And like, my family just came up to Cairns this past week, and it's like it still gets talked about of like how much like my family loved it there. And I think that's just so much more important to me than anything I did on court. It's kind of just that fan base. And like, yeah, as I said, I thought originally like I'm just travel the world because I wanted to play basketball, and I didn't really realize how much of an impact not only that I was able to help and the team was able to help for the fans, but what they had on me, which is super cool. And now, yeah, I can easily say Louisville's a place that I'm going to try and get to every single off season I have. So yeah, it's a definitely a special place, and it's super unique. Even arguing with fans on Twitter and just having fun on that, and like it's all love and just good fun of like, because I mean for me I never thought I would have this sort of platform and be able to talk to so many different people of just from different places, and I think for me I want to utilize that as much as I can. I enjoy it and I love the fan base, so yeah, I think it was super special of just 1 year of my life, and has just become something that I'll have forever now.
For sure. Yes, sir. Man, that fan base is definitely infectious. You
Hmm.
know, kind of going back on that time when I did come in, it was for the Adidas Derby Classic. I
Hmm.
won the slam dunk contest, and I just knew this was home once I first got here. I heard the sound of that crowd. That's back when we were in Freedom Hall,
Yeah.
and as a young kid, yeah, I'm coming in. I'm like, man, this is. I got all these people. They know my name. They're asking for my
Hmm.
autograph, and you just realize what you mean to the community, and it's almost like more like family. That's why I'm here to this day, and it's hearing you say that it makes sense, man, because it's always been like that. And once you're a Cardinal for life, and you definitely put up the city young man. I know that rain. Hey, make it rain. I hear him yell rain every time when I came in there.
Yeah.
So you definitely left impact on the city, and they love you here, and they appreciate you because you work hard and you bring maximum effort for sure.
Yeah. That's it. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Talking about your off season, hopefully you pass the ankle injury and you're looking for some more ball. But I know our TBT team, if you are back in Louisville team, we could use a little bit of a sniper on that floor. I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Man,
I'm not the GM, but I'll oppose it right here. You're on the team if you want to be it. All right,
yes,
kick
Yeah.
me out
Look,
if you're not supposed to.
I would probably say like I won't do it next season, like this upcoming summer, but looking ahead, there's definitely a possibility. Like I'm definitely want to at some point. It just kind of depends when it makes sense in my own career. So it's definitely
Yeah.
something I want to do. It's just a matter of when and if everything lines up.
Oh yeah, you'll always have a spot on that team. I'm
Yeah,
speaking for everybody. I don't have a
yeah, for
piece in
sure.
it,
yeah,
but you have got a spot.
Yeah, we need
yeah,
a spark.
yeah.
We need a
Definitely need to
sniper.
get as many guys from his past team last year onto there, which would be good fun to play with
We
them
need
again.
some young legs. We need Chucky. We need all those. We need straight young legs.
Shoot,
Yeah,
Chucky's been killing it in the NBA when he's got his shot
he's
at
been
G
hooping.
League,
Yeah,
NBA. He's killing it.
yeah,
What
he's
were you
been
really
really good.
being able to learn from him last year?
Just just like his approach, and just like seeing like he. It's so hard because it's like he's such a good defender, and it's like he's fast, but he's not like a blur. It's just like his positioning and everything that you just kind of watch, and you're like, he's just always in that right spot to get over. Like you can't screen him, and just like how he manages to navigate things like that, and just how he gets after it in practice and things. It just kind of sets the tone from the front, and it's just infectious. And he was probably one of my favorite teammates I've ever played with. Like every time in transition, like we always lock eyes if you can throw it to me or not. But it's like guaranteed we will lock eyes, and if you can throw me that ball, he will. So it was so much fun playing with him, and we built such a great relationship throughout the year. So it was super cool, and yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite teammates I've ever played with.
Love it. Well, this is the last question I got for you, and we'll let you get back to that court. But I want to learn a little more about Australia because that's some
Mhm.
place like that's my number one destination spot that I always want to travel to. So as
Yeah,
a doofus that's never been there, doesn't know much about it. I know a word that rhymes with punt that people like to say down there might be a term of endearment if you take it that
yeah,
way, but
yeah,
just great food. I hear about great food, clean food. Just what's a little bit
yeah,
about Australia?
yeah. I'll start off with the snakes and spiders.
Oh, maybe I don't
There,
want to go
you
there.
don't you don't need to worry
That's
about
what I
them.
hear about all the time. I hear about them animals
Hey,
out there,
hey,
man.
that's the thing. You don't need to worry about the snakes and spiders. It's the
Oh,
birds.
yes.
It's the
Whoa,
birds
birds.
that get you. Birds will attack you. So
Whoa.
it's funny. I'll show. So my girlfriend came over December, and the poor thing, there was like some these birds that are like out front of like the villa area that I live in, and they just had a baby, and she was walking out, going for a walk, and they started swooping her. And she like was caught completely off guard, and I'm like, oh no. And then yeah, then there's these other birds that had like it was kind of like mating season, and then they're like right outside our place, like ready to attack. So
Oh,
I'll
man.
say you got to be ready. Be careful about the birds, and like if you search up magpies, they're brutal as well. So that's the first thing I'll warn you about birds. But overall, I mean, yeah, super clean. It's just like easy living. Like usually the weather's super nice. Yeah, I think it is a long travel over,
Oh,
but for me, it's like I kind of enjoy the travel. It's just like, especially
Yeah.
flying over where it's like 16-hour flight, but it's like you're not on your phone, like just no one's bothering me. So
Yeah.
that's what like I do like. I don't mind the long travel. Like I get over it pretty quickly, and jet lag and stuff is what it is. Like you got to come out here for probably 3 weeks, I'd say minimum.
Yeah.
But
I'd
yeah,
love to. I gotta make it out there at least once. That's the number one spot I gotta get out to for sure.
yeah, yeah, definitely got to get out of here. It's a weird thing because it's like it's so similar to the US, but then it's so different. Like it's a real like kind of thing of like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, but then you kind of run into something you're like, oh shit, like that's different. It's like you're on the sidewalk and we go on the left hand side, so we keep left. The driving side's all on the left. So and now like I still catch
Uh,
myself when I first moved to the US, I would always go to my left when I'm walking, and you also so I like run into there. Then I got used to going to the right, and then I came back to live in Australia, and I'm like, I'd get up to someone, and I'm like, I don't know which way I'm going.
What is
So
this
there's
guy
like,
doing?
yeah, so there's like small little things that are different, but I think yeah, you definitely got to make the trip over. Long travel, but it's not too bad in the end.
Yeah, my brother
sure.
he played a couple weeks over there. He got to play some basketball over in Australia, and he's like, it's so similar. And then you walk around, it's like it's similar and different at the same time. But the food is what I've heard is just like McDonald's. That's a
Yeah,
good taste in McDonald's over there, and it does
that
not taste
yeah.
anything like
It's,
it does over here.
my girlfriend was the exact same. Like, wouldn't eat McDonald's in America, but came over here and she was like, "Oh my god, like it's awesome." And then would like us, like, "Can we go to McDonald's?" I'm like, "Yeah, like sure."
A lot of people don't understand that, like, the McDonald's here in America is totally different from the McDonald's, like, overseas and other places.
Yeah.
It's way better. In my opinion, else where I've had McDonald's has always been 10 times better than here in America. I'm talking about fries, the burger, and they might have some extra different items you can order from
Yeah, it
that you
seems like yeah,
can.
there's a different menu.
Yeah, so
Phew.
shout out
Man, we'll let
McDonald's,
you get
man.
back to your day. What time is it over there?
Time's at 10:46 in the morning
Gee,
right now.
well, you have a
Oh no.
good rest of your day. We're gonna get
Yeah.
ready to go to bed over here at
Yeah.
7:45 right now.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
appreciate you joining us, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Hey, thanks fellas. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, man.
Just wanted to take a second and give a big shout out to Bestway, home of the low price guarantee or it's free, where you can get all your home furnishing needs on a deal. They have everything from smart refrigerators, washer dryer sets, 86-inch TVs, PS5s, Xboxes, all the way to reclining living room suites and bedroom suites. Bestway offers so many ways to pay, from retail to rent to own and even financing through Lendmark. With 2 locations in Indiana, 1 in New Albany and 1 in Jeffersonville, and 5 locations in Kentucky: Radcliffe, Dixie Highway, Hikes Lane, Shelbyville, and Shepherdsville. Stop by today and tell them that we sent you to get $100 off your new item. Now let's get back to the show. We'll get into this episode's good, bad, and ugly. We've got 4 good plays for this game, 1 bad and 1 ugly. So we'll go ahead and get into those.
All right, so we have Ryan dribbling the ball up. This is a this is good ball movement right here. This is great ball movement, actually. Right, handoff, and like I've been emphasizing on the screens, but we still got to open. We still got to open shot by Ryan. We gotta get Sonny. We got to get you to set a screen, big fella. But great ball movement, sharing the ball, working it around that perimeter, and the extra pass is It's always something that you want to use when we're facing a team like that that's really good at rotating defensively. So I think we did a really great job at finding the shooters in the open floor. So great job, great job.
After that Duke game, I mean, Michael, he seems like he's being much more of like a facilitating point guard. His shot, I mean, he shot 1 for 7 last night, and then Conwell shot 4 for 14, and Kanai had 12, Fruit had 12, Pryor had 10. Like everybody was still able to pick up that slack and win by 11 points. So, I mean, hopefully those guys. I know Ryan's kind of been in a tough shooting funk as of late, so hopefully towards the end of the season he gets out of that and he gets back to on fire like he was before.
Yeah, for sure, man. We gotta get him back right, man. Our shooters are gonna shoot. We got great shooters around us. So hey, just let those guys keep good looks and they're gonna make you pay. So if anybody wants to underestimate them, hey, feel but hey, long as we're staying locked in, picking our spots, we'll be totally fine. Okay, so this is a really great rhythm shot by Kasean Pryor. Um, Great turnaround over that left shoulder. Gets it, takes one dribble, little shimmy to the middle, turns, rises over that left shoulder, and just nice easy shot. This is a great touch shot. But you could just tell how much in rhythm it is. Kind of gets that leg up just to get this balance. It's I this from him a lot more. Great find by Mike Hill. It's good stuff.
Getting more and more comfortable each minute. So hopefully he's coming out there these next couple games and he's got the it looks like that confidence is fully back. I mean, he's a guy, if you look at him, he's never lost confidence. And anytime he's getting on that floor, like he is ready to go. So, I mean, I'll give him credit too.
Yeah,
When you're somebody on his level, like he was making, I mean, I don't know what he was making last year, but he had to be, I'm going to say one of our top NIL guys last year. And then you come in this year after an injury, you've got DNPs for a few weeks. He could have just sat there and
yeah,
pouted the whole time. But even when he wasn't playing, he was standing up the entire game. His teammates were like he could have had a frown on his face, not talking to anybody, just mad he wasn't playing, mad at the world. But like he was up there energized, clapping anytime anybody did anything. And the bigs in specific, those guys like Zoo, Ollie, Kason, Sonny, those guys just seem like they are connected on another level. When one of those guys do anything, they all surround each other, they scream, and like they just feed off each other's energy.
yeah, for sure. That energy it translates through the whole team, through the arena. The fans, everybody can see when you're out there giving it your all and you're having fun out there. KP, he really has fun out there. He really enjoys the energy from the crowd. Yeah, that's what we need out there. It's a momentum game. When you're going out there and you're screaming and you're getting the crowd involved, which he does a really good job, it just translates through the whole team and it helps us. He hasn't been playing as much as maybe he would like to play or what's going on, just different things that's going on throughout the team. But he came out. He just, hey, stay ready. You don't have to get ready. He didn't get in his feelings. He came out there ready to go, still supporting his teammates, still supporting his guys, his brothers, and believing. And it showed. He was one of the main reasons we were able to win this game. And yeah, just keep it up, keep stacking, and keep building, and keep bringing that same type of effort, and we'll be totally fine for sure.
Reyne brought it up as well, how PK said in the press conference, like, I need you to stack days up. And PK said he saw the best practice he's seen from Case and Pryor at Louisville, and that was counting his time healthy last year. And he still didn't play in the last game that we played before this one. And so that could have been a whole, like, he could have pouted right there and just said, wow, I'm putting all this work together and nothing's showing. And it's like his number was called right there and it showed.
Yeah, you see what happens when your number gets called. You got to go out there and do exactly what he did, and all the other guys too. I don't want to leave anybody else out. Like everybody played with great energy, great pressure. I think we did a really great job at forcing them, running them off the line. But it makes the game easier. It makes it funner. You can tell that they're actually having fun out there, and yeah, that's what we want to see. And keep it up, KP. I expect another great game out of you. We go into wake. We'll talk about that later. We want to see that again, and keep working on that turnaround too. It's looking pretty slick there, man. So that's what we want to see. I like that. I like that.
Let's get into number 3.
Okay, so we got a push by Kobe. Kind of skipped a little bit. Yeah,
Oh,
we got a
okay. Play it again.
great. It was a great full court, coast to coast, flambeau post.
Look
Who's
at
the
Kasean
most?
coming in on the sideline too. He already knows it.
Look at him. He knows what time it is. I don't know. He holding up 3. Is he holding up 3?
I don't
Oh, he
know.
holding up 3.
He just knows that thing's good. He knows that thing's money from.
But this is great effort by Kobe, and I like to see him do more. He's so quick and so fast with the ball, full court. I like to see him do more of this, just showing his confidence. You can see how everybody's so locked in on our shooters. You got Isaac out there, got Ryan, and and everybody's running their lanes. You see how everybody's running to their spot and running the lane, and that just opens up everything. And they have to stay attached to our shooters. Even Ali gets an attachment. I want to say, oh no, they leave him wide open. Oh, see, they stop right there. But because he's starting to make his 3-point shots too. So this is a 4 on. This is a was a 4-5.
4 on
5 on.
5 turns in.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got down there
yeah,
because that guy hit the ground late and wasn't ever able to really
yeah.
recover.
So yeah, this is great full court take by Kobe. Move. I like it. Look like a little Rondo esque. Nice little fake under there. Hey man, that's excellent. That's what you want to see from your other guys too. And hopefully he takes more advantage of that. Take advantage of his speed and create more and penetrate those seams and create other opportunities. So shout out Kobe, man. It's a wonderful, wonderful game for you, young fella.
He loves to break out some nasty layups and find that camera under the goal.
Yeah,
It's gonna pop up there. He stares that thing down and make a face. So I know Peyton had his signature spin move or something. Kobe might be coming
right.
into just a signature
Yeah,
stone cold killer right to the camera.
yeah, yeah. A little Stone Cold Steve Austin or something, man. But
What?
hey, what? Hey, look. I'm telling you, once you play enough games and you do enough cool things, you'll start knowing where that camera is. You'll start figuring it out just naturally. You gonna get your shine on, man. So just keep on getting those steals, keep on getting on those open floors, finishing out. And you go get your camera time, man, for sure, man. Just make a good commercial. Yes,
Speaking
sir.
about those steals, we'll go into our 4th and final good.
Oh yeah, let's get it. I got a little this no, Notre Dame's going on with the handoff. This is runs them off a stagger screen, but we're staying locked in there. Khani gets in that passing line. Great anticipation into the yam session on the other end. Straight yam session. And this is great communication. And then he shoots that gap. Bam, he's in that passing lane, knocks it loose. Great finish on the other end. Has the cheerleader. The cheerleader, one of the cheerleaders must have thought that they were gonna dunk with him. Man,
Oh, that's
yeah,
a trade. That's
exactly.
the towel boy.
Oh, it's a towel
Yeah,
ball
yeah,
up in his
yeah.
head.
Let's see who come out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he's got the
towel.
towel.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what you
okay,
want out of a
okay.
manager right there. That's what you want.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good manager right there. Just don't be like I was going back to that Pitt game. when a cheerleader grab the
Oh,
ball when you still
man.
have some time on. So just don't be one of those guys, man. But
We'll get into our bad before we get to our ugly.
yeah. So Zoo, this little hesitation, that split second hesitation causes them to recover and get the block shot. This is a great find actually by Kobe. He almost got it stole by number 7 there. He barely got it past those hands. But Zoo loses his footing a little bit. Maybe he was attempting, but this one right here, you gotta go up. But he was gathering himself. Maybe he was getting his balance. And my boy Zoo, like I said, he's earthbound, one of those earthbound guys. So hey, you got to figure out creative ways to get the ball into the basket. Just court awareness, knowing where you're at. But like I said, he'll be fine. He made some really great moves when he gets down there, but this was just just a minor mistake. But hey, come on, big fella, you gotta go up strong. When you under there, you gotta go up strong, man. We in the ACC, all this pump faking and stuff. Nah, we get that up out of here, man. We finish it strong at the cup, man, for sure. Unless somebody else get
All
it, for
right, we'll
sure.
get into our only ugly.
Yeah. So I see this right here. I think Khani, I said Khani had a great game right here. This is one of his only mistakes. Maybe I think he had another turnover, but this one right here was, come on, big fella. you just gave him, you just gave up the ball. He didn't even expect to steal the ball. But see, this gives up a 3 in transition. So this is basically an unforced turnover. And it gives up a 3 in transition. So this is definitely an ugly by Khani. As much as we praise him and we love what he does out there, hey, you make mistakes, man. It's all right. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. But good stuff, man. Good stuff by Khani. But take care of the ball. I like to see you handle the ball a lot more for us. It's really helping us when you have the ball on the open floor. Just keep doing that. Work on those handles, few dribbles, see some trouble coming, pitch it out, relocate. But hey, you know, that's how it goes, man. Shout out Khani.
All right, after this break right here, you guys can catch TJ's 3 Keys presented by Wing Station for the Wake Forest game, and we'll preview a little bit of that matchup. So tune in then on the other side.
When it comes to the wings in the city, there's only one stop that always delivers. This is always our go-to spot in the city. Pull up to Wing Station. If you rocking with Spillin' the Ville, we had to put our name on something special.
Wing Station, flavor that speaks for itself. Grab the Spill in the Meal deal.
Crispy wings, bold flavors, fresh every single time.
This Saturday at noon, we've got Wake Forest at Wake Forest on the ACC network. They're 11-11 this year. Terrence, what are your 3 keys for this game?
All right. TJ's 3 keys brought to you by Wing Station. Key number 1, we must control the glass, especially the defensive glass. Wake Forest is really good at creating second chance points. So we want to make sure we want to take care of those boards, Sunny down there, get our bigs really active on the rebound. Key number 2, take care of the ball, play through our half court. Wake Forest, they really thrive on when games get sloppy. So we want to make sure we stick to our game, stick to our game plan, be patient, run our offense, clean entries, and finding those shooters, really creating that offense. Key number 3, want to make Wake Forest's guards very, very uncomfortable. This is huge. We've been doing a really great job at pressuring the ball. We must apply the maximum amount of pressure to create those turnovers, force turnovers, getting over those screens, no blow-bys. This team will make you play for blow-by. So we definitely want to take care of that. But those are TJ's 3 keys, brought to you by Wing Station.
This is a team. They've got 5 players right now averaging a steal or more. So they're really active on the defensive side, and even like outside of their bigs, they've got a kind of guard slash forward. His name is Juke Harris. Cool name, dude. Juke. Should be a football player. Yeah, he's averaging 21 points, but he's 6'7", 200 pounds. He's averaging 6 rebounds right now too. So he's somebody, and over a steal and a half a game. So that guy's doing a little bit of everything. 46% from the field, 36.5% from 3. So that's a guy that, I mean, he's leading them in both points and rebounds. So if we don't control him, he's considered a guard. I'd say he can definitely let things get out of hand.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely have to come in there and go in there and play our game. We can't let them control the pace. I think we've been doing a really great job at, imposing our will when it comes to these games. So, yeah, just keeping up that same momentum we've been playing these last couple of games. Going in there with no fear. We can't have any fear, no second guessing. I would like to see us play better, even better than we played this last game, because we're going to need all the energy and all of the focus. And I know Coach PK, he's going to put these guys in a position to be successful. So we just got to stick to our strategy, know our personnel, lock in on a scout. We'll be fine.
I mean, they're 11-11, but they lost to North Carolina by 3. They lost to Miami by 4, and I mean, Miami's not a bad team this year. And they lost to Pitt in overtime by 4. So their record is kind of a little bit deceiving. They've been in a lot of the games that they've lost, but like their last game, they lost 96-78 against NC State, and we've got them on Monday. So hopefully we can add a little bit of the same thing on them.
Yeah, for sure. We've we've really had to figure out our identity over these past few games with the wins and the losses. So I feel like we're prepared for anything. We are who we are at this point. This is what we're presented. This is what we can do. And so we should be coming out of here with a dub. But Wake Forest isn't a pushover. They're not going to just lay down and give it to us. We're going to have to take it. And that's what we're going to have to do. KP, Mike, Isaac, we're everybody. Ryan, Woodley, Ali, Rooths, Khani, all you guys are going to have to bring it, and we're going to have to start taking these games because nobody's going to give it to us. Nobody's going to lay down for us. So let's keep going.
Terrence, we're going to wrap up this episode in about 30 seconds. Our women's game is coming down to the wire right now. There's 20 seconds left. Duke's up by 2 with 20 seconds. So let's just have a live reaction. Let's see how this goes real quick before we head out of here.
Yes, sir. Let's see how this goes, man.
Oh, no. Duke wide open 3. Oh, we got that ball. Oh, it's out of bounds on Louisville. We got 7.4 seconds left.
7.4.
7.4. Terrence, is there anything that you'd like to let the people know before we head out of here? Obviously, they can go into the description and find that $26 wash from Unrivaled if they haven't used it yet already. Get all this snow out of here.
Yes,
we got 60 degree. Actually, I think the weather's changed a little bit. We're hanging around the 50 degree mark next week, okay? Get that thing nice and polished. Head into Best Way.
Yeah.
$100 off your new item. Wing Station. Before I went to that game, that Notre Dame game, I went and got a deal. Woo! Man,
hey, make sure you get your Spilling the Meal deal. Brought to you by Wing Station 9. Hey, I'm talking about the best wings in the nation. Not those steroid wings, those big jumbo wings. Get them out of here.
Fresh every time.
Fresh every time, man. It's no cutting corners when it comes to these wings, man. So appreciate Wing Station. So, hey, Blake, that's definitely a great pregame meal.
The best.
I'm going in there. I'm going in there tomorrow. I'm gonna definitely. I'm probably have to double up on the spill in the meal deal, man. I might have to get a
Ooh.
little double or something, man. But hey, make sure y'all tap in. Best way, always the best way, unrivaled. Definitely the best car wash in the nation. Derek A. Stewart, Realtor. Hey, appreciate everybody supporting and tapping in, spilling the veal. Hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hey, if you see me out on the street, man, go ahead and say what's the spill, man, in the veal, man, your boy, for sure.
Well, I've tried to prolong this to the end of the game as much as possible. They just had a timeout. We're still sitting at 7.4 seconds left. Let's see how this goes. Come on now.
Man, hey, I know we could pull this off. We got some great ladies out there. Randolph
Oh,
out
come
there.
on now. We got a tic-tac foul. We got a tic-tac foul to send him to the line.
Come
Oh,
on, man.
oh no. I that's me not knowing ball. We had a foul to give.
Hey, man, we got a foul to give. That's
Oh,
definitely
we
gonna
got a turnover, Terrence. We got a turnover. Oh, we got a foul. We might be going to OT, Terrence. We might not be watching the end of this game on this show.
Uh-oh. I'm right here locked in with you. I see what's going on. Oh, we got a foul. Oh, yeah, we got the foul. I'm a little behind. I'm a
Come
little
on,
bit
catch
behind.
up, dude. Come on.
My bad, man. You two be a little late.
We
on
don't
the
know if
street.
this is kind of. We know this is gonna be in the end, so who knows? If you're listening still, thanks for staying a part of it and having a reaction. Hope it's pretty similar to what we've got going on right now.
Man, hopefully y'all as excited as I am. Man. Oh, this is a great game. I'm telling you, these girls really come out with all the fire.
We got Amari
Yeah,
Berry,
Amari Berry.
88% from the free throw line on the year, 2 for 2 tonight. 1.1 seconds left. She's going to the line. Duke 59, Louisville
She said,
57. This is what legends are made of right here.
this is pressure. Don't say nothing. Let me catch up. Don't tell me what's going on. Let me catch up. But this is pressure right here, man. Let me see. Okay, I see we got one. I see I'm a little bit behind. I'm a little bit behind. Hey, that's clutch. She just stepped right up there. Uh-oh, I didn't like that face. Oh no, Mari.
We'll see you on next episode. See y'all later.